Former Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper is no longer running for president.
Yeah, he made the official announcement today in a video statement posted online. Hickenlooper said the journey was more rewarding and exciting than he ever imagined. And he hinted at what's next, a possible Senate run.
And that field is crowded, but three other notable candidates are going for the Senate nomination. That includes Daniel Baer, a former diplomat under President Obama, Mike Johnston, a former state senator who also ran for governor, and Andrew Romanoff, a former Speaker of the Colorado House.
Political specialist Sean Boyd was first to report this news last night. And Sean, we have been waiting for this announcement today.
Yeah, when I broke the news last night that Hickenlooper was dropping out of the race, I don't think anyone was surprised. His polling and fundraising numbers were weak, and he wasn't going to make the cut for the next debate. But when he opened the door to a possible Senate bid after repeatedly rejecting the notion, that did surprise some.
I've heard from so many Coloradans who want me to run for the United States Senate. They remind me how much is at stake for our country and our state. I intend to give that some serious thought.
Almost from the day he got into the presidential race, John Hickenlooper has been under pressure to get out and run for Senate. Run, Hick, run, the appeal on a website called drafthickforsenate.com. Curtis Hubbard among those behind it.
Why John Hickenlooper instead of any number of the others?
Look, the others all have qualities that would make them good candidates, but they're not getting traction. I think his brand of leadership and politics is what we need.
But Hickenlooper has repeatedly dismissed calls to run for Senate, saying he's not cut out to be a senator.
That's probably one of the only things I think he did say that doesn't help him, is that it wasn't something that he's fit to do or ready to do.
Democratic analyst Mike Dino says Hickenlooper can get past that, but the crowded field won't make it easy.
This will be his toughest campaign, and he has to be ready for it.
I think Democrats will rue the day if they nominate him.
Republican analyst Dick Wadham says polls showing Hickenlooper winning the nomination are due to his name recognition. And if he has to be dragged into a race that he sees as a consolation prize, Wadham says he'll lose.
Governor Hickenlooper's best day, and if he runs for the Senate, will be the day he announces. Can he keep that lead? I think it's questionable.
Now, Hickenlooper is getting pressure from outside Colorado to run for Senate, too. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has tapped him as the guy to beat Gardner and hand Democrats control of the Senate. Both Wadhams and Dino say Coloradans won't like a New Yorker in D.C. picking Colorado's Senate nominee, but the endorsement will help Hickenlooper raise much-needed cash.
Sean, you covered politics for us. You know so much about these nominees. What do you think? Do you think he can beat Gardner?
You know, Gardner is vulnerable, of course, but I think it's going to take a formidable candidate to beat him. The question is whether Hickenlooper's centrist philosophy, which did not play well on the national stage, still has wide appeal in Colorado, which has frankly changed a lot since Hickenlooper was last elected governor. He doesn't support Medicare for all. He doesn't support the Green New Deal. And I can tell you one of the front runners, Andrew Romanoff, put out a statement today saying he does support both.
Well, and now we still have Senator Michael Bennet in the presidential race.
Right.
How far do you see him going?
You know, he at this point does not have the fundraising or polling numbers to make that next debate, and the deadline is the end of this month. So within a couple weeks, I think we will know whether he is going to stay in or not, too.
All right, Sean, thank you so much. Well, a wildfire, of course, forcing evacuation.